This is a video about the Samsung screens, 2262BW, 2232BW and 2232GW. What's the difference? You go on their site and you check out the differences on the Samsung's official site, and you just see they're the same in every way except the viewing angle, which says that the 226BW has a better viewing angle. So you're looking at both. The 2232 mostly would look more attractive to people. So what's the difference? Well, actually there is a difference. If you're not familiar with the panel issue, the 226BW had, let's say, had 3-4 versions of it, meaning they're not the same quality. There's a difference. Sometimes there are different versions, but they're the same quality. Well, over here with the Samsung panel issue, it was a bit frustrating. There was a huge difference in the quality. There was the S, and there was the A, and there was the C, and then came the AO or AU. I really don't know. I stopped reading about it, but there were many versions, you know, and it got on my nerves a bit, you know. I'm like, why? So I just did my reading, and Samsung claims that they were short on panels, screens. So basically they outsourced their panels, meaning they gave well, they had partners that built the panels for them in other factories, not Samsung factories. So hence the difference in quality. The S panel is a Samsung panel, which is the best one. You'd be very lucky to get one right now. I don't think they're available anymore for the 226BW. And the rest were, you know, worse. A was not so good. C was horrible, just absolutely horrible. So is there this issue with the 2232BW and GW? Yes. Short answer, yes. But the difference is very minimal, unlike the 226BW. So I would rather go with a 2232GW or BW. What's the difference between the GW and BW? Well, look at this. You see the screen, it's giving off this gloss. The GW has the glossy screen here, so it looks cooler, and the specs are exactly the same. The tests show that they're the same and everything. But now the question arises: is the 226BWS better than the 2232GW or BWS? Tests show that the 226BW is slightly faster, just a bit faster. But there's this link I'll give you, and it shows you that the colors on the 2232GW is more natural, although the 226BW is more warm. So the link is going to be here, and there's a poll done about this. So users decided which one looks better to them, and according to the images over there. This is the poll over here. Green is 226BW and the blue is 2232BW or GW, which is the same. So the majority, and this is Chinese by the way, don't try reading it. So the majority agreed that the 2232GW or BW looks a lot better than the 226BW. So, which to buy? If you had a 226S and a BWS and 2232 BWS, I would say just go with the 2232. Even if you don't know the panel, just go with it. It's very hard to tell which panel is which with the 2232 BW. Some of them are easy, but nowadays they're making it harder and harder. You have to open the screen and physically open the screen with screws and stuff. So you can't do that in a shop, and you definitely can't do that online. So you don't want to end up with a bad panel when you're talking about the 226BW. If you're gonna order online, how do you know this is not a C panel? C panel is horrible on the 226BW. So just go with the 2232BW and just stick with it. It looks nicer. I say it looks nicer. It looks like the Samsung screens, the HD TVs. And people just pass by and go like, "Is that a TV?" I'm like, "No, that's a monitor." And that would be just awesome, you know. The Samsung is very well known for their quality and everything. So if you're watching this video and considering other LG or whatever screens, I was a big fan of LG, but now I'm a fan of Samsung. It's a lot better. So yeah, go with the 2232BW or GW. Though watch out from the GW, because if you have a light behind you over there, like me, it just gets a bit annoying when you're watching something and you get that gloss on the screen. So you might want to consider that too. Thank you.
A UAV is online.